Hi everybody, welcome back to my garden. I have not been doing much out here in the garden. It's been really dry. We haven't had any rain since September 7th, I think was the last time we had rain. And we're supposed to get rain this week, which would be nice, but then it's supposed to get really cold. So not much has been growing. I've been running the irrigation system. Everything was winding down before this happened. Today is the 26th of September, so that's been, almost 3 weeks worth of no rain. Bug, mosquito. I don't know how the mosquitoes are surviving. I've been doing a lot of yard work, like clearing away weeds and stuff like that. And it's really kind of taken my time from everything else. But let me show you what is still working in the garden. These tomatoes, which are at the end of the tomato trellis, I did not think these were going to turn red, but they are actually going to turn red, so I'm actually going to get another round of ripe tomatoes. I just didn't figure they were getting enough light to change, but they are. So I'll have to pick them right before it gets really cold, and then they'll have to ripen inside and finish their ripening inside. I'm still getting cherry tomatoes, quite a few cherry tomatoes. Their taste has changed. They were extremely sweet for a while there, and then they went back to being savory. And now they're still more savory. So I like the flavor much better now that they are not quite so sweet. Plants are looking terrible, but they still have tomatoes on them. As you can see, my peppers are still doing very well. I just picked a whole bunch of peppers. And then there's a bunch on here that are slowly getting ripe. These are those Escamillo peppers. Sweet yellow peppers. The banana peppers did very well. I've got a few more of these intruder bells. Oh, I didn't see this one. So these are the intruder bells. Yeah, so they've been doing very well. I've just been letting them sit on here and get ripe. And I haven't decided if I'm going to cover them next week or not when we get really cold. So here's what I picked. These are all no-heat jalapenos. They're called Felicity, or natapenos, you can see them called. They taste a lot like green peppers, like bell peppers. In here I've got the intruder peppers. So these are banana peppers that I let go too long. Here's more what you want. I've got one of the Escamillos in there. I ate one. Here, that's what the Escamillo peppers look like. Here's one of the intruder peppers that went red. So I've got two nice baskets of peppers. And as you can see, maybe you can't see it there, these pepper plants are all still flowering. They're loaded with flowers. So if we had a longer season, I would probably get another flush of peppers. So my cantaloupe plants. This is a top mark cantaloupe, it's called. The plants just died. They just end up dying. And I've been getting some nice cantaloupes on them. This plant did very well. I will definitely grow this one again, and I have saved the seeds. I have to check to see if this is a hybrid or not. For some reason I don't think so, but it could be. I'll put it on the screen if it's a hybrid or not. And if it is not, then I will plant the seeds again next year. One thing that's doing really well in my garden is this bush zucchini plant. Excuse you, Macy. It's still producing zucchini even this late in the season. It was a late producer, and it took forever to start producing zucchini. Excuse me. So I'm really happy with it. I ended up taking off all the leaves that had powdery mildew, and you can see there isn't much sign of it. A little bit over here. But yeah, it's still giving me, I'm pulling off at least 2 zucchinis every week still. Now it's counterpart here. This is also bush zucchini. It's still producing zucchini, but look at this. This is the vine here. I'm just amazed that it can still produce flowers and fruit, even with a terrible stem. I'm just leaving it. Here are my tomatoes that I planted. I think I planted these in July. Did I put a date on here? Yeah, July 18th. And I thought for sure I would have tomatoes by now. I'm just getting flowers. They're all doing really well. They do have blight. You can see here. I have sprayed them. I put this trellis up. Can you see this? Because I had to cover them for a couple nights. And that is what brought on the blight, because it was really humid inside the, when I had the cover on it. And I just made these trellises out of PVC. What is this? 1/2 inch PVC. And I drilled holes in it all the way through. Put this wire, this is what, 2 inches by 1 inch maybe, wire, and then I zip tied it to the PVC. And it works really well if you want like a really cheap trellis. Like if you can't do that, this is a really good alternative for a small trellis. And then I just have it in the ground here. The rebar just slips right into the PVC pipe. And then I put plastic over it, like this. And that really does a good job of keeping these, protecting these tomatoes from any chance of, we haven't gotten chances of frost yet, but it's been cold. And I wanted to keep them fairly warm. My herbs are doing really well. I did manage to pick a bunch of basil. And I picked some parsley, and it's already grown back already. Oregano doing very well. I'm going away for the weekend, but when I get back, I gotta cut this back and dry some of it, because it's too beautiful to waste it. I just think it's so beautiful. Beautiful. This is thyme. That's thyme. I wanted to pull some carrots out because I want to take the carrot tops to, I'm going up to my son's house, son and daughter-in-law's house, and they have a tortoise, and the tortoise really likes the carrot tops, and I need carrots anyway, so I was going to pull some of these carrots out. Look at that. Nice, pretty carrot. So I just take the top off and set it aside. That's a nice carrot. I got one more that I ripped the top off. There we go. So I like to put, if I get any holes, I like to put the dirt back in there and make sure the rest of the carrots are covered. I just come out here every once in a while, pick a few, and leave the rest in there. So those are the carrots that I pulled out. Some of these are nice. That'll be good for cooking for this week. And then I have all these carrot tops that I can give to my daughter-in-law. Right, Soka? So a couple of you said that this plant was collard greens. Tell me, do collard greens do this? It just started to do this. Here too. I ripped off a bunch of the leaves, and then it just started to grow these. So I don't know, maybe this is flower sprouts. I don't know if it's going to survive the really cold weather we got coming. So here's the kale I want to harvest. I just take my nippers in there, cut it off. So I'll go around and pick some of that. There is the kale that I picked. I'm going to take that along. If you don't like kale or don't like store-bought kale, you need to grow your own kale because it is completely different than the store-bought kale. It's not nearly as tough. And I put mine in salads. I mean, it's just so good. I just chop it up and put it in salads. So give it a try because it's really easy to grow and satisfying to grow, and it tastes really good. So kale, carrots, and carrot tops. I wanted to show you my display here, my fall display. So some of these, the orange pumpkins, are either from my garden or my friend's garden. And then there's a farmer not too far from here that grows all different kinds of pumpkins and gourds and all kinds of stuff. And they're really cheap. So I thought this one was cool. And then he had these white ones and yellow ones and fresh picked corn stalks. So I put them here in the corner. They still have corn on them. Wait a minute. So once I'm done with them, I usually lay them in my garden and then let the birds have at them. So that is my fall display. I think that's going to be it for this episode. We're really winding down here. And I think the coldest it's supposed to get this coming week is 41 degrees. So I have to decide if I want to cover this stuff up or if I just want to let it go. I know that I do want to overwinter some of my peppers. Haven't decided which ones yet. I have to do that. And then I have to start pulling out some of the stuff that's died. So that's it. We're all done, almost all done with the gardening season for 2020. I'll try to get another couple episodes. That animal's running everywhere here. I'll try to get another couple episodes in before the end of the year. And hopefully we won't get snow as early this year as we did last year, because it was pretty early last year. So thank you so much for watching, everybody. If you like what you saw here, don't forget to click on that subscribe button or click on the thumbs up button. And until next time, happy gardening, everybody. Bye-bye.